guys, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are doing a build, of course. What else do we do here on the channel? Not really. That's basically it. So if that's what you're looking for, you came to the right place. However, before we get started, I want to say a huge thank you to one of my absolute favorites, Surfshark, for sponsoring today's video. Surfshark is a VPN service, and if you're not fully certain on what a VPN is, it stands for Virtual Private Network. So if you ever use public Wi-Fi, such as at a cafe, or maybe you're on the train while commuting to work or something like that, a VPN can help you keep your personal data safe from, for example, identity theft. But what I personally use it for the most, as someone who works from home, doesn't really use public Wi-Fi quite a lot, is not really on the go at all these days, to be honest, is that I unlock Netflix content in other countries. So I consume a lot of Netflix content when I'm at home working on my computer, and I've basically gone through the entire catalog of Danish Netflix. But with Surfshark, I can change my location from Denmark to, for example, the US. So while we don't have Supernatural on Danish Netflix, they do have it on American Netflix, which is awesome, because that means I get to enjoy one of my absolute favorite shows, and a lot of other shows as well, and movies. Plus, Surfshark also has a lot of different locations than just Denmark or the US that you can change your locations to, so really your library will be expanded by a lot. You can also use it on videos here on YouTube, for example. If you ever come across a video that's blocked in your country, just change your location and it should be unblocked. Surfshark is available on a lot of different devices, so you can get it on both your computer but also your iOS or Android phone, and it's even available on PlayStation and Xbox. They have 24/7 live customer support, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and if you use my code Aveline, you get 83% off plus an extra 3 months for free. So if you're looking for extra protection on the internet, or maybe you just want more content to consume on Netflix or YouTube or other places, I can highly recommend Surfshark. I've been using them for several months by now, and I've not had any issues with them whatsoever. Can highly recommend their service. But anyways, that is about it. So thank you again to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video, and let's get started with the build. So today we are decorating an apartment inside Myshuno. This one is in the Spice District. This is probably one of the ones that I've done the most. So this one, along with I think Penapasaz's apartment, and there's probably another one here in Spice District that I've done a lot as well, but it's definitely one of the ones that I've done the most, decorated the most. So we're doing this one today, though. You can see the address in the upper left corner, and we're making it for a small blended family. So if you don't know what a blended family is, it's basically when two people come together who've had like kids with other partners, but then they move in together and then blend their kids. Does that make sense? That sounded so weird. Blend their kids, whatever. They blend the families together, the two families together, so they become one family, but a blended family. So today we are dealing with a couple. One of them I'm kind of imagining to be a little bit older than the other one, so one partner is older than the other partner, and the oldest partner has a teen who I'm imagining to be almost a young adult. They're probably almost going off to university or something like that, and the other one, the younger partner, has a tiny human. So we have like 4 Sims living total in this house. So also one good thing about this is that you can actually like use this apartment over and over, because as long as you place a crib in the parents' bedroom or in one of the other bedrooms, of course, you can also place it in the tiny human's bedroom, you can actually turn the teen's room into a children's room by just adding a few toys here and there, possibly, or just leaving it as it is. And then you can just like, once the kid turns into a teen, they can just use the same room as a teen instead. So you kind of have beds for everyone, as long as there's only one kid/teen at a time, because you'll have an issue fitting in a 3 square bed into the toddler's bedroom, I think. It's quite small and narrow, and I don't know, you probably could if you took out the toy box or something. It's the last room that we're decorating, so by the time we get there, I'll forget to talk about it. But even though this video is really short, but still, I'll forget to talk about it. Trust me, I go off on a tangent. Why did that not sound correct to me for a second? I don't know. Anyways, so that'll happen. I start ranting about something and I'll completely forget to talk about it, but you could possibly do that, fit in a 3 square bed in there. I don't know. You could use this apartment a lot is my point, okay? I just have a hard time getting it across, apparently. I don't know what that's about. Also, before I started decorating this apartment, I was like, what color scheme am I going for today? Because I've been going for a lot of more neutral color schemes lately, or if I've added a lot of color, it's mainly been brown, which I suppose is also a neutral color. So more earthy tones, more like black, white, gray, that kind of color scheme. I've been going for those a lot lately, so I really wanted to add some color in here. So I decided to add some blue, and that was it. I know, it's very groundbreaking, never seen before, definitely the most colorful interior that you've ever seen. Also, if you can't sense it, that's sarcasm. I just feel like sometimes I have to point that out because some people don't actually catch up on sarcasm. That's not dissing anyone, by the way. I know that sarcasm is more common in other countries than it is in other countries. In some countries than other countries, like in Denmark, we are generally a very sarcastic people. So myself included, my dad is like sarcasm king, basically. So sometimes I do have to point it out. Anyways, but yeah, not the most colorful interior, but I did add a little bit of blue. There is some purple in the tiny human's bedroom, and some pink, I think, or like very pastel peach, kind of. I don't know what you call that color. You'll see it in the teen's bedroom with a little bit of blue on the floor as well with the rug. So yeah, and overall, I feel like I was trying to go for a mid-century modern vibe to the apartment as well. Not because I think it fits the apartment itself very well. I just feel like, I don't know, it kind of hit me that usually I decorate this for not very wealthy Sims. Does that make sense? But if you look at this apartment in real life, it would actually be really pricey. It has a view over the bridge. It has a really good view, and it's very central, and it's fairly big as well. I know that size proportions like are not the same in The Sims as they are in real life because the furniture is like chunky AF, you know? So size proportions are way off if you compare it to real life. But I feel like an apartment like this in real life would be really, really pricey. So I don't know why I keep imagining like less wealthy Sims living here. Usually, like that's what I go with. Maybe it's because it's one of the smaller apartments in The Sims or in Myshuno. I'm not really sure, but today I just wanted to change it up a little bit, so. And it's not like I think this furniture is the priciest in the game either, but it's from Get Famous, and the price point in the game is also fairly high. It's not that I think it looks like it's like insanely pricey or anything like that. It would probably be like a pretty basic price here, possibly. Okay, maybe the 3-seater couch would be a little bit hefty, but the rest of it is fine. So, but yeah, I just wanted them to have a little bit extra, I suppose. I wanted it to look a little bit extra fine or something. I don't know how to put that, but you guys get what I mean. And also, I was kind of discussing with myself if I wanted to sacrifice a dining table for another bedroom, but then I decided that no, this time, because they have a little bit more money compared to the Sims that I usually put in this apartment, or at least I imagine that they do, I decided to give them a proper dining room as well. Although they don't have any windows in there, but that's just how the floor plan works with this one. I could have put the kitchen in there, and then that would probably make more sense to have the kitchen in a separate room, but I didn't actually make the decision to give them a dining area until I'd already put down the kitchen, and that would have meant I had to move the entire kitchen as well, which I'm sorry, I'm too lazy to do that. So also because I like the little bar area that I made and I didn't want to redo it because it turned out perfect and I just wanted to leave it like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys can forgive me for that, but I feel like in real life it would make more sense to have the kitchen in a separate room and then the dining room and the living room in the same room. So just to stray away from talking about the build for just a little bit, you guys know how it is here on the channel. We don't sit here and talk about the build nonstop. That just never happens. If you hear any noises, by the way, it's just my chair. I move my hands when I talk. I can't stop it. It happens. Live with it. Anyways, I'm talking to myself, by the way. Like, live with it. You gotta live with it. So anyways, I'm in this weird state of euphoria today because I actually managed to sleep for 9 hours last night, which has not happened to me for like months. So usually you guys know, like I have sleeping issues. It's a thing. I don't know how to get rid of it. You guys have told me several things to try out. Nothing really helps. It's just, it is what it is. Yes, Lynn, before you say anything, I still refuse to take a millet to whatever. I refuse to take that. And everyone was correcting me the last time I said it in a video, and even though I didn't actually say the entire word, I just don't know how to pronounce it, but like, you writing it in the comment section won't tell me how to pronounce it either. You'll just be writing, I know how to spell it, I just don't know how to pronounce it. You guys don't have to correct my English. Please do not correct my English. So anyways, I refuse to take that because I just don't like the idea of it. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and that is how that is. But I managed to sleep. And you guys know that I have sleeping issues. I've had sleeping issues for years and years. It's a family thing. It is a thing. So I'm just like really happy that I managed to sleep for 9 hours, and I just wanted to share it with you guys just in case I sound overly happy today. I feel very well rested, even though I know that one night doesn't fix it. But I'm gonna try again tonight. Hopefully it'll work, and hopefully, like, within the next week, I'll feel a lot better, a lot less tired. I'm looking forward to it, but hoping that it's still, like, I hope that I'll manage, you know? So I just wanted to share that. I know that it's really random, out of the blue, in the middle of an apartment voiceover, but when something good happens, I just want to share it, you know? It's the little things, such as, well, sleep is actually pretty important for your body to function, so I suppose it's not really a small thing, but anyways, so that happened. Yay, good thing. So we are working on the teens room right now. I think we're almost done with it, actually. I didn't really have, like, you can probably see, it's a very small bedroom, so I didn't really have a lot to do in there, but they have basically the essentials. So a bookcase that they can't actually get to because I did playtest that, also a desk with a computer, a laptop, a bed, of course, and also a wardrobe and a mirror. So nothing like no hobby items in there unless you count playing games as playing computer games as a hobby, which I suppose some people do. I just personally don't. It's essential, okay? I kind of also imagine them to sit there and do their homework on the computer, even though I know they do them in those little books in the game, but that's why I often put desks with laptops in teens' rooms. And yeah, other than that, like, nothing too exciting in there, except from the rubber plant. That's pretty exciting, if I may say so. And then we have the tiny human's bedroom in here with a lot of different plushies, especially from Nifty Knitting, because I love to use those little plushies. They're toys, by the way, so they can't actually play with them. But anyways, that is about it. So if you guys like this apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And the tray files will, as always, be linked in the description down below, so check that out if you're interested. Thank you again to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better.